loosening. Check this out. Wow. So you get the base of the neck, right? It's okay, Dick? You feel okay? Loosening the base of the neck. Who would think of such a thing? Hooking fingers up underneath occipital ridge, stabilizing shoulder. Now I'm leaning back with my body weight. Is your ear okay? So my fingers are moving a little bit. So with this stretch, you're loosening the occipital muscles, but also too, you're stretching scalenes, SCM, when you rotate the head, right? Also too, you know that the scalenes attach in front of the clavicle. You place thumb here, rotate. It's a pin and stretch of scalenes. Sink in, rotate back. It's okay? Not too much? No. Nice. And then we're going to switch on the same side, but up underneath the occipital ridge, there's a lot of acupressure points, but also the suboccipital muscles, right? Muy importante. They're responsible for other things, but the rocking and tilting of the head, because they're constantly adjusting to the horizon, right? So that we can ambulate properly. So to open those points and using this position and the weight of their head, you feel for the mastoid process, and you come on the back of that and curl your fingers up underneath the occipital ridge, and then you just turn their head onto it. And they get nice stimulation, suboccipitals with the weight of their head. It's okay, Mark? Okay. Open your eyes just for a second. That's the paparazzi, baby. And then you turn over. So nice. And that's the functional aspect of it, and then whatever you would like to add. But this loosening, grand. You know? Grand. This pin and stretch for scalenes and SCM, wunderbar. This pin.
That's been so good.
This pinning of scalenes. I don't know, I'm running out of superlatives in different languages.
Scalinos.
Oh, very good.
I'm not sure.
I don't either, that sounds good. It's good for the international sales of the video. Okay? And then this movement here for suboccipital. Lovely. Effortless. So, you want to do the other side just for hoots. Plus, it's just awesome.
Right.
I know, it's awesome to do.
Come on.
Come on now.
You can do that anywhere.
So after the loosening, and just motion it towards your stretches. Right? And then hooking up underneath, stabilizing. Oh, stretch.
Very good.
And then pin and stretch of the scalene, so you're above and behind the clavicle. And if you're feeling a little anatomically embarrassed, you can lift your pinky and fingers up a little bit. You never know, you don't want to do anything that's weird. Right? And then, so here I'm feeling for the mastoid process, hooking underneath the suboccipitals, and my hand is ultimately going to rest here as I apply pressure. So easy. Okay. And then I just want you to end off with a couple of things. We're going to do an easy traction, so one hand over the other. Just lean back. I want you to put your fingers, please, up underneath the suboccipitals and lean back. So they're getting traction and more stimulation of the suboccipitals. And then we're going to end where we're going to scoop their head up and our fingers are going to go underneath the suboccipitals and our hands are going to be resting on the table. So chin's up a little bit, notice. My hands are resting here. Finger pads are like coming, like my fingers are hooked back like this, like it's directed energy back this way. But it's all designed to release the suboccipital muscles. In Chinese medicine, there's these points under here. It's called the celestial pivot. Don't you know, celestial pivot. So it's releasing that gate, that place between where the energy of the heavens is entering the head, and it's coming down, and it keeps that open so it can come into the rest of the body easier. Okay. And then whatever loveliness you want to do on the way out. Okay. And always remember, if you pull the earlobes, you're actually helping balance the sphenoid bone in the center of the skull. So it's directly attaches to the sphenoid, the butterfly bone in the center of your head with all the bones attached to around. So it's nice.
You know, the lobes too, the longevity points.
Yeah, like Buddha.